What up, what up? It's your boy Nasty Nate. Haven't done a video like this in a while. I'm not exactly sure why. I've been focused a lot, grinding, open up a new avenue in my life with day trading and parenting, and trying to get everything down pat, like on a schedule, and finding time to make content, which I need to do. But you know, I've had this thought lately that I experienced with a buddy of mine at the gym, and he's getting back into shape after he took a break for a little bit, and he was you know, telling me like his plans for like these monthly or like weekly goals or whatever about how he wants to look. And I told him, and I was like, you know, bro, you shouldn't even really set a goal. And I kind of like had this weird thought that I've been contradicting myself for a long time, because yes, of course, is it good to set goals? Absolutely, because then you can see your consistent progress on a daily or monthly or weekly or yearly basis, right? But what if something that you want is actually going to become a lifestyle? Is it good to set a goal? Is it good to set these short-term goals? I'm starting to think it's not. Why? Because when you set these goals, you're constantly giving yourself a test that most of the time we're not passing. So then what happens? Then we get discouraged, right? Then we think that we're not doing something right. Then we think we're not on track. But when in all reality, you just haven't waited long enough. So instead of testing yourself so soon, like, you know, I work out for a week, or, you know, or whatever it is that you're working on, and I go take my shirt off and I don't look like how I want to look, I must be doing something wrong. So what happens? I change up what I'm doing. Well, what happens when you keep changing things up? You are no longer, whether you want to think you are or not, being consistent, because you're coming at it with a different approach, when in all reality, we haven't been consistent in that specific area or that specific strategy for long enough to realize or know that if it's gonna work or not. So what do we think about then if we don't want to think about goals or results? Because I think that's what's stopping us, is we want something to show for our work, and we have gotten so used to things being so fast. Like, I remember back when we had like iPhones when we were in high school, and I couldn't personally imagine using one of those phones now because of how slow it is. I need my IG to load faster. I need my internet to load faster. I need the features that it has. I need the talk to text. I need all this, right? We literally could not imagine going back to that, even not even the fact that we had an iPhone, but that specific iPhone, because it doesn't have the shit that we want. It doesn't have the features. It's not fast enough. It's too slow. We need something better. We need something better. We need to reach people faster. We need results faster. So now, because of this media day and age, we want results faster, whether we consciously know that or not. So we put that same pressure on ourselves. We put that pressure that if I put in this much 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, I need to be exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I have always thought like that. And I finally realized that if you want something with longevity, stop testing yourself so soon. What do I mean by that? Don't worry about results, worry about the work. Because I promise that if you do what you're supposed to do and you find something that works and you stay consistent, you will get what you want. But again, this media day and age tells us that we need to have it quick because we see other people have it quick. So what do? If they work on it for 1 month, and if I work on it for 1 month and they're ahead of me, forget it, I'm done. Because then I feel insecure, then I feel like I'm not good enough, then I feel like if what I'm doing isn't working, we either totally give up or we change up the plan. And when we change up the plan, like I said, it's not actually us being consistent. So this is me really just kind of getting out kind of what I need to get out in hopes to help somebody else. But just worry about the grind. Like, find something, find you know, a YouTube video, a course, a mentor, something. Do what they do, because we know it worked for them, and that strategy may not work for you. I completely understand that, but put in a good amount of time and a good amount of work and a good amount of consistency until you switch or until you give up, and stop testing yourself so often. Like, we're not perfect. We are not who that person that you're looking up to is. You're not that person that you're comparing yourself to. You aren't them. So why would you treat yourself or expect exactly the same results, maybe even in a shorter amount of time? You might not even know how long they've been pursuing that journey. You might be expecting it years before they even got it, and they're ahead of you. So why would you keep testing yourself and putting that unfair pressure on yourself to do so? And so basically, I just want to get this out and say that don't seek results. Seek the work. Like I talked about in my homeboy's fitness journey, he will see the results if he stays consistent. If he stays away from the scale, stays away from the mirror, stays away from the clothes that he used to fit in or whatever, stays away from the cutoffs, stays away from the high-rise shorts, or you know, the swim trunks or whatever, until he has put in a significant amount of work, he will look up one day and go, damn, I changed just like that. But it had been 6 months, it had been 1 year, right? But what we do is we test ourselves, like I said, on a consistent basis. So I'll work out, wake up the next day, take off my shirt, I don't look any different. Well, of course, it's your body, it's your journey. You don't think that you got smarter overnight and you've tested yourself that next day. I don't see results, I don't see results, I don't see results. If we stopped critiquing ourselves on such a short-term basis and gave it some time and gave it some consistency and actually loved the work as much as the result, you would get where you want to be. So shout out to everybody that's a dreamer, man. Shout out to everybody that won't be told no. Shout out to everybody that is actually trying to do better for themselves and their family. And keep grinding, man. You'll get what you're asking for.